I punched a guy in the face 2 months ago, like bang in the face.
2 months? Where?
I was in Newcastle, England.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird, right? Newcastle, England, which is one of the roughest nights out you'll ever have. Fun, but it looks like an old film where like sailors are fighting in the street. And
nice.
There's like this square of nightclubs called the Big Market. They call it the Big Market. This square of nightclubs where just women are just slutty dressed, but by then they're all holding their shoes and screaming.
All right, what's the exact address of this place?
Oh, no. It's rated as one of the top 20 nights out you can have in the world.
Wow.
And they give it to Newcastle, right?
Nice.
But it's wild. Right, and it's just pubs, and it's all working class sort of people. And in this square, they also just have like these set up makeshift sort of like ambulance or triage places where there's like people just, I've got a glass smashed in my face.
So
right?
They go, well, this is gonna happen, so let's just prepare for it.
I can't do the accent. They've got the best accent ever. The people from Newcastle, Geordie, why, aye, man, I had a really great time. Right, they speak like that. They're just on the border of Scotland. I can't do the accent, but it's very
kind of Cockney a little bit.
No. It's the opposite. It's right near Scotland, and it's English Scottish.
Right.
Okay.
But anyway,
hybrid of that.
And they go, "Why I pet?" Oh, why I?
What's that mean?
Why I means, yeah, of course, a pet. Pet's like an affectionate name to say to a girl. Is like when she walks by, you go, "Why I pet?" Like, yeah, you're good looking woman or something.
Okay. Wow. So that's their version of hollering at a hoe.
And you could also that could just be you saying yes. There's like a whole lot of.
Oh wow. Okay.
You know. Anyway, so I was in this pub. I just played like 2,000 people. So I assume that a lot of because the pub wasn't far from the gig, so a lot of people in the room must have known who I was.
Yeah.
And this guy stumbles up to me drunk, just like, and like stumbles into my chest, and I do the obligatory, way, you know what I mean? Like,
sure.
like a happy, hey, someone's drunk. You know, I couldn't have been cheerier about it.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. And then the guy just like fighting talk in his mind.
Yeah.
He took a swing. Right?
Wow.
He just clipped my nose. It didn't hurt at all, but he just brushed the front of my nose.
Yeah.
And my brain took... I haven't thrown a punch since high school. My brain took over and just lamped him square in the middle of the face.
Wow.
Right? And then all of a sudden, as soon as you do it, my finger's still fucked up from it. Right?
Of course.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with those punches.
And as soon as you do it...
Yeah.
Right? As soon as you do it, your brain goes, I'm going to get punched now. Because I assume he had friends,
right,
and or security,
yeah,
or someone. I punched him. He stumbled back. He hit the wall, right, and then he just went, you bastard!" And then he walked out, and everyone just sort of looked at me. A couple of people went, that wasn't cool, and I'm like, no one came,
right,
and I turned around and fucking bought a drink. The guy's nose was broken. He was bleeding.
No shit.
I threw the punch, and then I stayed out for another 2 hours in the same bar.
You didn't even move?
I didn't even move my area.
You drank with the same hand?
I just waited and I was swirling up. I was so drunk that it was like, that's going to hurt. It's going to really hurt. And then I went back and my girlfriend and my kid were asleep in bed and I was like getting into the bed like, I just punched a person. I'm drunk. I don't know what I'll tell you in the morning, but I punched a person.
Is this the Hanky or?
This is the Hank and Kate, right?
Yeah.
And in the morning, like my road manager's down at the car with like a bag of frozen peas.
Just like, you might need this because you punched someone.
Like an English guy is just like, your frozen peas are better. They mold better. Some people use a steak, but that's good for the face. Yeah. Peas are good for the hand.
That's a little bit of knowledge.
That is surprising that no like passerbyers, because the scene you're describing sounds like there would be drunk people that would see a punch and be like fight and then jump in.
No, I feel like in that era, in that era, it was so like common that people got punched that they were just like, at least it wasn't me.
Yeah,
right. They just move on.
It's amazing.
I was just flinching, like I'm going to get a glass to the face.
You're going to get something. Yeah.
I used to do a joke years ago about the British how. They're because they don't have guns, they're super violent, right? I will say this, like when you go in the streets of America, it's not as physically punchy as Britain.
Well, sure, because you don't know if the guy's packing or not.
Yeah.
You kind of got to be fearful of that.
But everyone in Britain is just punching each other. But I did this joke years ago about how the British are the only people to use the word glass as a verb. Like no one else goes to glass someone.
Yeah. I never thought about that, but yeah.
I glassed him. You know what I mean? The only people use the word glass.
Doesn't sound very powerful.
Yeah. Oh, it's the that's the scariest thing that can be. Really? I'd rather be shot in the arm than glass in the face.
Like to literally mean you hit with a beer bottle in the face.
A pint glass smashed into your face, losing an eye, fucking glass.
Oh, okay, with actual. I thought glass was just okay.
No.
Literally,
no.
you're getting
glassed.
Wow.
I thought it was just like another word for getting punched.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Have you gotten glassed?
no, but I've seen it.
It's
It's
traumatic.
It's horrific.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
I'd rather be shot in the arm or the leg.
Wow.
Than be glassed to the face, because you're disfigured for life as well once it happens.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right, well.
And not in a cool way, like a bullet wound.
No, or like, or like a
Not
weird
getting that
James
seal
Bond,
scar.
James Bond villain scar or something like that.
But that's
like,
the whole thing. So we're both Dodger fans. You're Dodger fans? Yeah.
Seattle
He's a
Mariners.
Seattle
Yeah,
Mariners fan.
of course.
Baseball,
The hat. So Julio Urias,
Yeah,
right?
the new pitcher, right?
Yeah, he had cancer as a kid. He's only 20 or 19 or something.
Mm-hmm.
He had cancer as a kid, a tumor above his eyebrow, so now his eyes sort of disfigured.
Yeah.
Oh.
And good pitcher, but look, he's still going to get pussy. He's a professional baseball player. Who cares? He's fine. But when they make the bobblehead, do you think they'll? Do you think they'll do the deformity, or do you think they'll lighten it up a little bit?
Oh my God!
I mean,
that question is happening right now in the Dodgers organization between higher ups.
There's a meeting right now discussing
as
it.
perplexed as we are. Someone's being like, "You have to. Bobbleheads were known for being authentic," and one guy's like, "Yeah, man, but tumor eyebrows.
Yeah. But then,
Do we need it?"
Well, because then in bobbleheads usually exaggerate that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know if you saw what happened to the Boston Red Sox. They had David Ortiz bobblehead night, I think like last week or two weeks ago, and the bobblehead came out exaggeratingly racist. Like, I know that it's supposed to be a black guy, but it was like...
But instead of a bat, he was holding cotton.
Yeah, you're like, well, that's not good. Like,
who did this?
Yeah.
You probably should have gotten a couple more opinions.
Yeah, like the lips were cartoonishly large and not even like pink, like bright pink.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
this, that they said, we're not sending them out. We've had some problems.
Yeah.
I didn't see the picture, but I thought it was just the quality.
No, well, it was racist and didn't look a thing like David Ortiz. So, like, they always exaggerate the features, so that's a very good question to ask. Like, do they, like, because if they tried to put it in, it would come out wrong.
You know the eye I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely a distinguished looking eye.
Right. But, like, in trying...
Not distinguished as in, like,
Yeah.
it's a gentleman.
like it's a distinguished looking eye. It always has a monocle. Like, yeah, not that kind of thing. But yeah, because like they would try to maybe do it subtly, but then whoever would like make the doll would fuck it up, and then like it would just look like Sloth from the Goonies.
I was there on Sunday, and they had a Magic Johnson garden gnome. Now this
Now
is
they can hide the AIDS though.
Yeah, they could. It wasn't.
Nice. I was waiting for somebody to bring in a bobblehead AIDS
Hide
comment.
the AIDS is the worst childhood game you could play in Africa. What?
So the Magic. I
got my girlfriend with that one.
If you've ever met,
She's a keeper.
Like,
She's a keeper.
like Magic Johnson Jr. is like the gayest man in the world.
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah.
Oh my!
Irvin Jr.,
Like
yeah.
he's a cross-dresser.
Yeah.
I've seen him out.
Oh,
he's
shit.
sort of he used to be really fat and he got really thin.
Yeah.
And then it's like Magic is like super proud of him, takes him everywhere, like really
Sure.
like
Which is awesome. That he
yeah,
does
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, it's his son, you know.
Yeah.
My son turned out like that. It wouldn't bother me either if that's what you know. If,
Sure.
if it was authentic and you know.
Right.
And so anyway, so I always think that Magic Johnson and the gay community, they must be down. Like the gays must just like, do you want to be on a float? And he's like, no, I'm okay with the HIV and the gay son.
Right.
Oh my God, he's rocking it out.
All they have to do now is like show up at a Cher concert and their heads will explode. Like, he's everything.
If you